Hello guys, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 8. And we start with Janji level C3S5 Sandora. I wouldn't say that this is like the easiest way track for the start, but pretty fun one. A lot of sand, which slightly mess up with your grip, and a lot of jumps. I don't think they're like really precise. Maybe the biggest problem is jump after checkpoint 2, where it's not like really jump, it's just basically flying from one part to another, and you just really need to find the line, and it's pretty blind one, but pretty cool track for the start. Around and over by Kashmir. And this is really nice concept where you need to avoid all these barriers, but I found a little bit steep. So usually when you hit this barrier, you lose the wheels, but apparently when you try to steer left into the ground, you hit them and you're not really lose a lot of speed. So it helped me pretty well. And then Lexer found another cut, so near the last soapy road you can do in-air 180, and on Omni Booster it will push you back through checkpoint and it will save you like around 5-7 seconds. But really cool idea for the track. I'm back, baby, and this is like minimalistic track from scenery, but I enjoy driving it. There is like speed check at the end, the finish is a speed check, so you need to use barrier at the last turn, even if it seems slower, but it gives you more speed at the end, and it really helps you. Aerial crossover by Westside, and we have another track from Westside, and I didn't do this track. I honestly, my best result is like checkpoint 1, but there's several people who finish it like pretty well. It was like Westside, Not That Guy, Janji, and this track all about like jump, precision blind jump, so it's really hard one. So let's just see how it's supposed to be, how people with way more skill than I can finish such really hard tracks. And we have Big Trees by Sandals. Well, this is a pretty speed track and not really hard one. I would say normal, typical track. One tricky moment is the second part of this track. It's the grass, which completely changed your grip. And several times I was forced to slow down on the turn near the checkpoint 4. After that, it's just normal grass track. I don't know, there is no really hard points, and I was slightly afraid at the end that there won't be enough speed to jump to the finish, but I believe it's completely doable for anyone, so pretty cool one. And we have another track, U-turn from Westside, and yet another really precise in jumps, and yet again I didn't finish it, so we will see how Westside done it. I think it's some kind of like champion phase in Westside building tracks. He built a lot of tracks each week, or almost each week, and they're really different. So it's fun to see that there's so many ideas and so many different types of tracks. And well, as I said, it was pretty hard. I'm not really good at precise, consistent jumps. On this track, I even can't do like the first landing properly. All my attempts, I was failing and lose wheels. My best attempts, it's keeping 3 wheels on my Zeepkist. So yeah. Sunset Rolls by Westside. And finally track from Westside that I managed to finish. And this track is pretty awesome because the second part, if you watch, I believe like Showcase, one of the first one, like 1, 2, 3, it was near the beginning. There was like, for me it was AFK track. I managed to finish it a couple times. In this time, as I said, the last part was redone and slightly changed, but you could see that it's really similar. And I finished it basically the same way how I did it on last part, just jump directly to the finish one. And we have track with some really hard name, which I even won't try to pronounce by artist. And yet another hard and pretty long track. And because this showcase we have so many tracks, like 16, 17, and Ronan reduced time for each track to 5 minutes. So as you can see, it's pretty hard one with a lot of blind turns. And this near the fan, you need to go upside down, then you need to go store all your speed, make several really precise jumps because they are going up, and you need a lot of speed to the finish, and finish itself also speed check because you need to have enough speed to manage and jump to it. And another track from Odyssey with really hard name. Yet another time I didn't manage to do it like fully because it's really long, 120 seconds for after time for 5-minute tracks. So you have like 3-4 attempts, and one hard point for me was the loop, which I tried like 4 times because for me it was around like 1 minute and I wasn't able to do it. And then I thought, okay, now we need to watch someone, in this case it was Ronan, who managed to finish this track several times. And even he said that this loop is really hard. He lost grip and luckily enough he still fall on the track, so we can see how he can finish it. And as you can see, after this loop, it's not really hard track, it's just really narrow with a lot of slow jumps. So as Ronan Janji said, we don't have a lot of really slow tracks, which pretty cool one. Sapphire Mountain by Codewald, and we have quite a lot of track from Codewald. I believe it's like 5 or 6 on 1 week, and they are all different. They're all in different styles with different scenery, so it's really cool. I really enjoy them. They're all fun and not really hard, so all of them pretty doable and manageable. Psychedelic Valley by Codewald, and I believe this is the second one, and this is pretty fast track. I wouldn't say it's really technical one, but you still need to find the perfect line. I would say hard point on this track is checkpoint 6, And also like Ronan and people who really experience on Zeepkist, they tried and said that it's basically you can skip the last loop if you manage to jump really precise blind jump with slightly like tapping brake. You can do it and land in before finish, and it could save you time, but you need a lot more time to try to do it than 5 minutes. Lazy Forest by Codevault, and I find this track like relaxing one. Yes, there are some obstacles on the track, but they're not really on the line. So if you have like pretty ideal or like main line, it's not really hard and it's fun. I would love to start with some kind of this type of track just to get it as a training one. Deserted. And I believe it's like 5th track from Codevault. And as you can see, it's yet again not same in other one. It's pretty short one, couple tricks just to find your line, and I believe this U-turn are initial there. ZDC Mao Mesa by Codevault, and ZDC, it's a new contest. I believe in the lobbies they said that it's by Oddist and Kerncop, so it's Zeepkist decoration contest. So you receive the track layout and you need to build like decoration around it. So each and everyone will drive the same track, but the deco will be different. And on this showcase we have 2 of this track from Codevault and Shadow, and I put them 1-to-1 to give you some feeling how this track looks like, and also put some photo mode from like the upper from above just to show how like layout and all this decoration. And if you want to see all decoration contest tracks, enjoy the Zeepkist Discord, go there and join, and there are all information when it will be, so please join. And as I said, the second track, O Tanga Sureta by Shad, and it's really, so I understand that this is the same layout, but it's really feel different. And Ronan says the same on his stream, so yeah, it's a really cool idea. It's really interesting that different decoration like makes the track feel different. And like the only problem that I didn't show you like the full above view because there was like fog mist and you didn't, so it wasn't like really nice. Rat Rapids by Gearwork Dragon, and this is another really cool track, really cool concept which I really enjoy to play. This track have like multiple passes, as you can see, like Ronan come from like way different road, and I believe there's like 3-4, so I believe if we had more times than like 5 minutes, 7, 10, I would love to try to find all different ways how to finish this track. but well, I found the only one and it was not the fastest one. There's several blind corners, but overall it's pretty manageable and doable track. And as you will see, there are a lot of different finishes, and some of them are tricky one, risky one, and they all come. You can go and see in photo mode how to get there. So it's really great, interesting concept, and I really enjoy it. And thanks for watching this short review for all showcase tracks. And please join to play it each Friday with us. Thank you and bye.